All right, everybody, and welcome back to Collaborative, the next installment in the series. Let's see, we're starting today to build the home screen. So now we're starting to actually get into the meat of the app. So this is what is the first screen they see every time. If it was a Pandora or something like that, you'd be seeing, the options for the stations you can choose, or you'd go right to the player. What we're doing here is I just pulled in a view controller. I'm going to put it down here. That's where I think it should go. Put a view controller in, and yeah, let's build it. So in my app, basically I'm gonna have four different options someone can do. They can, yeah, they have four variables going on. So I'm gonna have four things in there. So really quickly, I'm going to style it just like the others. UI. And I was kind of torn on this because I was looking for good, good stuff to try to maybe feed off of or find, and it's hard to find those B2B apps, especially good-looking ones. So I don't think mine's gonna look very good. Welcome to the B2B world. I need to stop saying so much. There we go. I'm getting better at this now. UI view. Okay, so I'm starting the second part. I want it to be the same. This was 73. Really? Yeah, it's like 68 everywhere else. Let's do 69. Haha. Alright. Label. Maybe this will just be title of app. I don't know, but maybe you don't need a label. But it should be like something like that. Because I'm trying to make this, remember, so that you can follow along with your app. So what is your app's name up there? It should be title of your app, And I'm just doing this to show you what's possible. And everything I've learned not a very long time. So what I'm doing is not difficult. The hardest thing for you to do might be to follow along. Like, how did you do that? How did you do that? Or something. Oh, yeah. Nope. One too big. Let's go back to 17. Cool. Title of the app. I'm going to grab the back and throw in the green. All right. So like I said, I'm going to have four buttons, essentially. And I played around with different layouts. And ultimately, I think I'm just going to go four buttons right down the middle. Eventually, I need to figure out where I can put an image on this screen, but I'm not seeing a whole lot of great design otherwise. So I think the easiest, cleanest will be four buttons. And now if I can find a cool image in the background, I think that'll set it off. But, I'm going to have, like I'm really just writing stuff out. Putting in the different options for him. Option C. And so your app will have something completely different. What do you want them to do? It might be going to like a table view or something like that, and you'll see mine goes to that. It has just a few layers to it. That's the only difference. I'd say mine has more layers than most apps because it's a B2B app. I'm not trying to make a nice little consumer awesome watch, no, what am I saying? Watch, to do app or something like that, which I have a cool idea for. But it's not that, right? At the end of the day, it's just a B2B app for people, which is nice because that's where I come from. I think I could sell it, but we'll see. So I'll even show you what I was really looking at. One option was my local Mountain High. I kind of like theirs. So one thing I was thinking about doing a Mountain High kind of app where you have the 4 options or 6 options that the user can check out here, and then just a cool logo in the back, maybe like a picture of the house or something like that. For me, yours would be a picture of whatever. If you're cooking, pots and pans or a kitchen with the different options that you have the user has there. Oh, I didn't even see this. I don't like the other stuff. I just like this one. Like that piece there. That was one of them. The other one I was looking at is called a company called Hightail. But it was simple, and I ended up not going with it. But check them out, Hightail. They do like, I don't know, document stuff. The other one was Facebook. Facebook Paper. This is really cool. I never actually saw it because I don't really use Facebook. But this, I thought it would be really cool. You could have a picture of the house up top here, and then like all of my showing different things here. But ultimately, I don't know how to build that one, so I'm gonna skip it, and it doesn't really work for me. Cool. So we got these 4 options here. I don't know why that button was there. Let's see. I want. Let's just quickly add all our constraints so that it looks good, because otherwise it won't. So I got rid of constrain to margins because on this guy it shouldn't matter. Let's see what it looks like really quick so you can see what we need to fix. And I like working in this bigger size screen. Most people put it to like a smaller one or something, but why? I know I'm not putting that much information on, so I'm just gonna let it ride, But if you have a whole lot of stuff on your, you're really trying to cram it in, maybe it would be better to work on a normal sized one, which you can easily do. But like, look at this, I think it looks fine. See, we have this. We can just save. Oh, I guess we can't. We gotta enter something in. This is what we have to fix next. So we hit save. Oh, we can't even see it. What am I doing? That is because we don't have one. Well, let's just do this. Hold the control and drag it to the one view controller to the. Okay, let's grab this then. Pull it like that. Show. Let's see what happens now. I don't really know. Do you know? Can you guess? What is your guess? Oh, my guess is it's not gonna work. I'm gonna hit save first to see what happens. I would like to hopefully it goes over. Okay, it does. Awesome. Well, that's cool because I thought we would have to like perform a segue or something like that, but I guess we don't. I'm sure we should because that's better practice. But real quick, as you can see, all this is off, right? So let's space it out and make it look, decent. So let's take our top here, pin to the top, left, and right. What is the left called? Do you know the technical term for it? It's like trailing edge and then leading edge. I think this is leading and that's trailing. But you should look that up. But just know that it is there. The other thing, because we only gave it the 3, I guess, is that we got to say horizontally center it. Now this would be a terrific time to do a stack view, I believe. What's wrong? Oh, we need to give it a height, otherwise it just goes right on top of itself, right? Height. Yeah. Cool. We probably didn't need to center it, but that's okay. So this one, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to say 6 from the top, and then what we're just going to do is we're just going to give it a width and the height, constrain it, and see leading edges, trailing edges, that, but we're doing it horizontally centering it. because now it knows it needs to be straight in the middle. That's, that was the X coordinate, and then the Y coordinate is, 8 from the top. So it's got everything it needs to know, the exact 2 points. Because that's what you're trying to do, is you're trying to give it an exact 2 points. What shape, size, and what's its epicenter? Where is that? So to me, that's maybe why it's easier for me, because it seems like geometry, and I enjoy geometry. Let's go ahead, because we got nothing else to do, make it a little bit bigger. And put the cool font on. Maybe we switch it up. What's that? This one? Nope. This one? Nope. That one. Man, anyone got some good fonts? I would love to know like a cool looking font. That looks like a... No. It's noteworthy. I don't like that. What's this? That sucks. Style. American typewriter. We aren't in the old schools anymore. Avenir Next I've used before. It's like a nice looking font, I guess. Wow, really? You can talk in ornaments? Small caps? What's this? Old style? So I'm showing you a lot of fonts. You should really look for some cool ones too. Screw it. We're going to the old. There we go. Of a user. All right, make it do. So, what would you guys like to see in this? Is kind of what I need to know. Follow me in the chat room. I'm on all the time, Monday through Friday. Sometimes on Saturdays or Sundays. I'm really trying to learn this stuff because, well, I'd like to either get a job doing this professionally, which kind of scares me, or I'd like to make an app and just go for it, Like, why work for someone else when I can do it all? So that's why I've been doing this, is to learn to make everything and try it out. So let's get the font here. And what I might do is, I think overall, the reason I'm going through this kind of fast too is the design is at the end of the day, I always say it's kind of simple. I just get the functionality and you'll figure the design. Design's freaking hard. I'm finding out right now. This has been really frustrating to me because I haven't figured it out yet. And what I'm most likely going to do, I have a friend whose wife is a developer, and I might try to bring her on the show, and we'll do a little live action version of this with her designing and us talking about it. And you can see from a designer's perspective how she would look at this and what's going on, Where's my font? Because I bet she's going to look at this and just laugh and just make fun of me. So that's the way it will be, but you know what? Oh, well. Okay, how does that look? So that it all looks off. But you know what? It'll work out, because what we're going to do is we're going to do to the top, give it a height 61. No. It needs more than that. There we go. So real quick, top is 46, height of 68. The width is fine. We want it to shrink on itself, and then horizontally center. Boom. Now we can go real quick, because you can just drag drop, vertical spacing. You see that? Drag drop, and you can do it for like the left, right. I just with vertical spacing, it knows what's up, and then all I have to do is give it horizontally, and let's make sure we give it the height. Ooh, 84. No. 64. right? This was 68. Oh, so we want this guy to be 68. I mean, you can at least do that and make it look kind of nice. So when the designer sees it, that they don't completely laugh at you. They're like, okay, he gave it a shot. Now, I'm not done with it, so it will look better. It really depends, I guess, at what time I bring her in, right? If I bring her in too early in the process, that's why I haven't brought her on yet, because I don't even know what I want to do. I don't know how you guys design, but I go through a lot of things. I write it down a lot, it seems like. Probably could be more efficient, but this has really been the best way I found it. And so that's what I'm going to start doing, or start encouraging you guys to do, is make a video just like me of you making your app. Don't worry, no one's going to steal it. No one's going to see your video. By the time like you've made your app, then maybe people will start seeing it. But I would say just do it. Your first one, it's worth it. Or make one like this, where like how I'm doing, option A, so everyone understands, like you show the community and stuff. So that's what I would recommend. Throw it on there. Let's make. I might make a website or something around that. I think would be really cool. All right, that looks awesome. Option A, B, C, and D. Hit play. Hit play. Let's do it. Do. What happened? What happened? All right, and yep. I think if I just hit save, it goes right there. So it's hopefully not saving anything. And then look, that looks pretty nice. I could see myself shifting the whole thing down a little bit, or at least adding another 20 in between each one. But I kind of like this, because now what I could do is I could add a view at the bottom here, which would hold the picture, or shift the whole thing down and put the picture on top, which is really what I'm most likely going to end up doing. But as of right now, this is not bad. Let's make a... No, we're not going to make anything. We're just going to set it up. And then I'm going to have an option A, B, C, and D. We're going to go through a bunch of different things here. We're going to have a table view controller for one of them, a collection view controller for another one of them, and that's probably it. Maybe a page view controller. Maybe I'll try to do one of each and just play with each one and see what it looks like and try to learn each one. I think that's what I'm going to do. Oh, and then I'll have one more. One more. I don't know what it will be, but we'll figure it out. All right, in the next video, we're going to set up the basics of all of them, connect it, and go from there. Cool, guys.